In a small village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there was an old wooden bridge that stretched across a shimmering river. The bridge, with its creaky planks and weathered rails, had seen countless seasons come and go. It was here that our story begins. Every morning the villagers would see an old man named Samuel crossing the bridge. Samuel had lived in the village his entire life. He was known for his wisdom and gentle nature. Despite his age, he moved with a sense of purpose and grace that belied his years. One bright summer morning, a young boy named Thomas watched Samuel from the river bank. Thomas was curious and adventurous, but often found himself lost and unsure of his path. His parents had passed away when he was very young, and he lived with his aunt, who was very kind but busy. Thomas admired Samuel and longed to learn from him, hoping that the old man might help him find his way in life. Gathering his courage, Thomas approached Samuel as he reached the middle of the bridge. "Excuse me, sir," Thomas said. His voice was trembling slightly. "Can I walk with you?" Samuel turned and smiled warmly. "Of course, young one. I would be delighted by your company." As they walked, Thomas couldn't help but ask Samuel, "How do you always seem to know where you're going?" "I feel lost and unsure about what I should do with my life." Samuel looked thoughtfully at the young boy before replying. "Life is much like this bridge, Thomas. It's a journey we must all take step by step. Along the way, we encounter challenges and uncertainties, but it's in those moments of doubt that we find our true strength." Thomas furrowed his brow, trying to understand. But how do you find the right path? How do you know what choices to make? Samuel paused and looked out at the flowing river below. The river flows freely, never finding its path. It adapts to the rocks and bends in its way, yet it always moves forward. Life is similar. We must learn to adapt, to keep moving forward even when the way is not clear. As they continued walking, Samuel shared stories of his youth, of mistakes made, and lessons learned. He spoke of times when he too felt lost, and how those moments had shaped him into the person he was today. Thomas listened intently, his mind racing with thoughts and questions. But what if I make the wrong choice? What if I fail? Samuel chuckled softly. Failure is not the end, Thomas. It is merely a stepping stone on the path to success. Each failure teaches us something valuable. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and you will find your way. The boy nodded, beginning to grasp the old man's wisdom. So I should keep moving forward, no matter what. Exactly, Samuel said, placing a gentle hand on Thomas's shoulder. Trust yourself and remember that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. As they reached the end of the bridge, Samuel turned to Thomas. Whenever you feel lost, come back to this bridge. Let it remind you that life is a journey and each step you take is a part of that journey. You are never truly lost, only finding your way. Thomas looked up at Samuel with a newfound determination. Thank you, Samuel. I will remember your words. From that day on, Thomas walked the bridge every morning just as Samuel did. He faced challenges with courage, embraced his failures, and gradually found his path in life. And as the years went by, he too became a source of wisdom for the village, guiding others just as Samuel had guided him. The old wooden bridge, standing tall against the test of time, continued to be a symbol of hope and perseverance for all who crossed it. The story of the old man and the young boy remained a cherished tale passed down through generations, reminding everyone that no matter how lost one might feel, the journey itself holds the key to finding one's way.